Greetings, everybody. Wait, hold on. Hey, how you guys doing? Title Zines here. Hello. Title Zines. Tired. Anyway, hey everybody, how you doing? Oh my gosh. I just want to thank you all so much because for real, I know I hyped up that last video, the first story mode, but I did not expect that kind of response. We're almost at 1,000 views with a bajillion and 90 comments. I think there's one dislike and like 9 trillion likes on the video. Like, oh my gosh, I'm blown away. But hello, holy burps. Here we are. Some of you might recognize what this is from the stream, but this is my current baby, my current project here outside of the storyline. Because, lo and behold, it might become mildly important later on in the storyline series, but it might not. Ooh, spoopy. Will you know? It's a mystery. Look at this. So here we see the natural habitat of the taxi and the farm tractor, and they're trying to make babies. Now, this isn't going to work. And if it does work, it's going to result in a hybrid vehicle that can't reproduce later on. So this is against the laws of nature. It's very disgusting. So, see these boxes I have right here? These boxes are full of different materials I had in my bag that I emptied out, so I had room to like go gather as much wood as possible so I can work on this building, this castle sort of thing, this big courtyard and walls. Well, you know, I didn't think anything of it because we haven't had really an issue with thieving or anything, but see this 2x2 space right here? I'm missing a gas canister. And I heard through the rumor mill that a dirty styrofoam Mexican dessert may have been behind it. That's right. I am calling out Los Cheros Muertes. Generic B, El Dinero, flippin' stole my gas can when I politely placed it in there. I wasn't trying to hide it from anyone. I was just storing it. So we need to figure out a way to get back at El Dinero, Los Cheros Muertes. So if you have an idea for how to get back at the gosh dang styrofoam dessert tubes, let me know right now down in the comments, because I'm definitely going to go steal my gas can back. But let's talk about this for a minute. Look at this trash right here. Ignore this platform. I'm just building some scaffolding. I really think Nelson needs to incorporate like half-sized slab here, so like it cuts off right here and then it's just really small like this slab, so we can build like scaffolding around things instead of having to put out a whole nother pile of trash out here. But so I'm building our portcullis for the castle walls, and can we just talk about how bad this looks? Oh my gosh, I used different kinds of woods and I gave up on it. I was streaming it last night and I was like, all right, I give up. We're going to scrap it and start over. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use these pillars here. In fact, I think I have, what is this? Yes, pine pillar. Bloop, 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 bloop. So the pillars will stay after we remove these. And they're only going to go halfway down because I want to be able to move vehicles under there, and we'll just use some metal plating or something. Oh. You guys hear that? I figured out where the freaking zombie noises were coming from. There's a cave under here. But anyway, so the pillars will stay, and then I gotta find a better way to do this pipe, because when I'm using the control and snap feature, that's how these top 3 rows ended up, with control snap. And then these bottom 3 rows of the portcullis here were all free-handed. And it's so flippin' difficult to see when things are actually aligned up. Like this looks straight when I put on. No straight. Look at that. Just doot, doot, doot. Looks like a gosh dang rain gutter. I could use these as accenting on a building for rain gutters. Oh my gosh. Season 6, here we come. Season 6, the return of the rain gutter. But yeah, so I've got to start all over on that. I don't like the way it looks because everything else here looks really neat and pretty. And a portcullis should be very uniform and latticed. And that is neither of the two things. Absolutely big pile of garbage. Like straight up, if this structure right here was a player on the GangZ server, it'd be Ty Designs. Oh, I said it. I'm sorry. Nope, you know what? I'm not sorry. I said it. I don't take it back. Okay, I take it back. That was really mean. But don't tell Ty, please. He's my best friend. He's the only person on the server who loves me. But anyway, so yeah. And then we've got this building over here. Now, I'm not actually in charge of this. I don't even know what this building is. But I think it's neat. I don't know what its use is yet. It's just like a big dock platform or something. Like we're just like overlooking everything over here. What do we have down there? Oh, good. Everybody's so far honored my wishes of not touching my like supplies for my film stuff. So that's good. Speaking of film stuff, my camera came. Thank you, everybody who donated to the campaign so I could get the camera, so I could get the job, so I could get the wife. I really appreciate it. You guys have been absolutely fantiddly flippintastic, like in every single regard. YouTube support, monetary support, everything. I'm speechlessly blown away. Like, onomatopoeia kaboom. But for real, super stoked. You guys have all been absolutely amazing, so thank you so much. And I found out who put all these gosh dang doors here. Makes moving around in here impossible. But they did put a claim flag down, so that's neat, I suppose. We have a lot of saber-tooths. To you too, zombie. Flip. I think I am eventually going to remove these doors in these inner walls like that, because what we're going to do, if I can get out of this cobbled maze of ridiculousness, is I am going to extend this part of the base out and then up, and it's going to be a tower of storage. It's going to be the storage mecca, the storage paradise, the garden of Storeden. And then I'll use the top of this as well. However, though, I really wanted to kind of just show off this wall really quick and kind of give you an idea of my plan. So we've got a corner here, and we have a corner way down at that end, and then we have a corner way back over there, which we walked into earlier. And each of those corners, we're going to have a vertical tower that's probably going to be 2x2 or 3x3 in 4 layers higher than the top of the wall, okay? And then over here, I built a tower, a rotunda base of a tower, and then what I think I'm gonna, because look at this, you've got a beautiful view. You can see, like, if somebody sneaks up, like, there's where that other tower is going to be. If somebody sneaks up into here, you got this beautiful view here. You've got almost 360 degrees of view around here. Now, the only problem I have with building round rooms like this, or I guess octagonal rooms like this, wait, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Yeah, octagonal rooms like this is, there's no way to go up. You can't put a stair in, otherwise it glitches out of the wall. And there's no, like, hatch doors for triangle bases. Nelson, cough, cough. So my solution to this is I'm actually going to have a ladder tower right next to it. So you have the 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides here, and then an additional square. So it's going to look kind of like a keyhole from up above facing down. But this allows us to build a layered ladder system that goes up and down, so you can get off at each floor. So like they blow up the bottom floor, bam, hatch down, get out in the window. They can't get in unless they do stuff there. We can still fend off their attack. you know, that kind of stuff. That's obviously what's going to happen. I'm just kidding. What are we worried about? Los Cheros Muertes? I mean, come on. Generic B's their leader. That guy couldn't organize a raid if it was written down in a binder and he wasn't even involved. Silly Mexican gatos. Gosh dang, they should change their name to El Furry Gato because they're about as scary as a fluffy kitten. But yeah, so that's that. And then on each corner, we're going to do the 2x2 or the 3x3 tower. And then there'll be one right down there, but I might end up doing that as a rotunda as well because I love the look of the rotunda. It just doesn't work if you have a squared corner. You have to actually extend out a block and then build from that, and it looks gross if I do it over here. So these ones are going to be squared, and then on the ends, like that one is over there, we have the round tower, which is super neat. And then over here, right about here, I think is where we have the portcullis. I'm actually going to build this up into a little bit of an arch if I can. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to have kind of like a gatekeeper booth right here where we can look out and be like, oh, yeah, here comes the caravan from the local town with the trade supplies for the day. Open the gates. And then we have somebody who goes downstairs and like, opening the gates. And you'll notice I have a door here. Yeah, I need that so I can easily get in and out. Eventually what I'm thinking we'll do is on the inside of the walls, we'll put some stairways getting up so we have like ramparts up there. But out here, we'll probably, instead of doing this, when we build the tower up, we might do like a one overhang with a trap door and then like a storage box up there with a ladder so we can open the trap door, grab the ladder and deploy it so we can get in and out and then back in, and then basically the equivalent of retracting the ladder so we can't be followed in. And eventually, I mean, this is all birchwood right now. I wouldn't be opposed to making the main layer, the main outer layer, all out of metal, but that's going to be a very expensive investment. And I might have to have the rest of the gang, the Butthole Churros. No, wait, the True Bacon Kitten crew. Nope, that's not right. I know that was close, though. El Bacon Cat. El Bacon Cooker. True Bacon Courtesan. I don't know. TBC, whatever our name is. I might have to have the rest of them help me gather a ton of metal. And go on a scrap raid where we basically go over to everybody else's base and steal everything they own and then scrap it all in front of their eyes and make them cry. Tie designs. But yeah, so I'm really excited for the way this is turning out. Oh, let me show you one last thing. So the reason there's no wall on the back here is because, like medieval forts, we built with the natural land structure in mind. There's just the sheer vertical cave or cliff here. They can't get up here. Oh, shoot. Neither can I. And that's, I guess, what this is for. So we can go up and down on the cave layers or the cliff layers. But they can't get up. There's no way up there unless they say build a bunch of ladders. But we'll just come over here and plop a claim flag down. Just and it looks like we stopped them. We stopped them varmints from getting on in here. Yeehaw, ticka ticka weehee. And then eventually, obviously, we'll have the portcullis built. And then on the bottom, I will be getting rid of all of this and the scaffolding. That'll all be coming out. And then we'll have metal walls that go right here. And then we just kind of lift and remove those when we need to get the vehicles out of the base. But yeah, so that's my plan for the True Bacon Crew, or the TBC. The Bold Castle. I don't know. El Boldo Casil. No idea. But anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys are excited. I'm going to try getting another story episode out this week. I have a little bit of a hectic week because now that I have the camera equipment, I got a meeting. I've already had one job offer in Clearwater, which is about an hour and a half from here, I think, somewhere like that. And it's actually for somebody that I know, which is super awesome. So I'm really excited. I'm still waiting on a little bit of equipment. Still have the donation goal up because there's still a little bit more that I could use that I can't afford on my own currently. But maybe that'll all change eventually here as I get a little more film work down the road. But I hope you guys are all super excited for the next story mode. I know I am. I am absolutely stoked. And if there is a certain Gang Z member you would like to see in the story mode at some point, let me know who it is. And what do you think their role should be? Because if you haven't noticed, like, I think we had Lapis Lori play a receptionist. Obviously, that's not what she's doing for the Gang Z Let's Play, for just the regular Gang Z Unturned. It's just kind of a little added bonus for you guys, because I like including other people into it, and it would get really boring if you just heard me talking to myself repeatedly. But if you guys are excited for that, let me know. I know I'm super excited. And if there's anybody you have in mind that you'd like to see, let me know, because that's also kind of really important to me. I want to make sure you guys are seeing things you would like to see. Just keep in mind, I do have the plot already in mind, so if it doesn't fit super well into the plot, it might not happen. But I'd still like your opinion regardless. But that's it for today, everybody, and I just messed up my outro. But that's okay. As always, guys, I'm GentlemanGames of GentlemanGames. Raise your wine glasses. I will see you next time.